Hi, I like waffles, and this is the second video on how to play the good slot of Rohan, which, as I said before, is not for noobs. You need to know how the units interact in this game, basic strategies of the game, and have good and fast micro to play this slot well. The goal is not to let these women get r***ed. So, I will show you now a little bit more on what to do as the game goes on. The main thing after you set up is knowing when to fall. What do I mean by fall? Well, you retreat your units. If there's too much pressure here, if you're feeling the heat, if the tanks are hitting you really hard, if you're running out of units, if you're about to get sandwiched, what I mean by that is units coming around and then trapping you behind, well, then it's probably time that you get your little butt out of there and fall. So, first thing, you gotta follow your Goliaths. It's important that you follow your Goliaths first because they're really squishy and dumb. So you gotta make sure they know where they're going. And then you follow your heroes right after that. Remember, I'm using hotkeys to make it really easy on myself. Another thing you can do while you're following is send zealots up, just to give you a little bit more time to do that. Get a little bit of time to organize your units. Send these over. Then you can hold right here for a bit. It matters what purple is doing and what brown is doing at this point, but eventually they will probably drive you back, in which case you follow in the exact same order. Goliaths first, then heroes. If you have time, infantry will go next, but it's important to get your Goliaths and your heroes out first. So right now I am falling to keep, and I am babysitting my Goliaths because they are very stupid. If your Goliaths are hurt, you can send them into the caves and send them to the heal, which is right here. Go all the way around. Let's get these zealots out of the way. Okay, now I have some extra time so I can pull some infantry back. I can send some zealots to give my infantry some time to fall, etc., etc. With these infantry, I can pull them back, put them into the caves. Right here, or right here. Goliaths, you send the ones that are hurt over to heal, and then you set the rest up here. Alright. Once purple gets in this area, you close these gates by going up here. I think this is the back gate. Upper keep gate, is that right? Yeah, there. So, moved it off the beacon, it closed. There's other gates here, you can check them out. Also, I want to point out that there's a hero giver right here. You'll see some flags. If a hero dies, you can bring one of your 5 heroes, if they're alive, over to that hero giver, and it'll give that guy a hero. Don't do it if they're stupid. If they're a total noob and lost their hero stupidly, you might just want to keep the hero for yourself. Alright, some other infantry that I can fall if I have time. I can unload these bunkers, pull those back, whatever. These tanks, set them up here. They can help kill things that come in here to kill the keep hinge. Alright, as I said, some marines can move down here. Blue's probably going to have some ghosts here and some ghosts here. Those are good places. So right now I'm doing a low defense. There's also high defense where you hold all your units right here. If you're interested in that, go ahead and let me know and I'll show you one day. Alright, sweet. So, they killed this. Oh no. First thing you do, take your tanks out. Because setting up your tanks is quite important. As I said, cave tanks, number 1. You gotta keep them alive. And you send them over to here. I don't know if you saw, but I made a bigger path for them to walk through. If your zealots are messy, or if this is like in the way, the tanks are just going to be stupid and start running back. That's no good. That's no good at all. So make sure all your tanks make it. Over there, and then always keep an eye on your heroes. Always, always, always keep an eye on whatever's on your front line. So, I'll pull them back. We're playing make-believe, by the way. We're pretending that purple and brown are punishing us and pushing us really hard. And we were going to lose units, so instead we just fell. Awesome. Alright, so tanks, boom. There's different configurations to make tanks. Usually you want to keep them off this part, like really close to the wall, and have them slightly staggered so that when Saruman and Ugluk push their tanks in, they won't all die to like one tank hit. Well, this should be in a line. That was a messy line. But I don't have time, okay? Because purple's pushing on me too hard and I'm gonna fall. Also, send zealots up to help your fall. fall Goliaths first. Fall tanks. Okay, I might want to keep my heroes right here to give my tanks some time. You see, my heroes are here. Give my tanks some time to fall back. Goliaths, I want to make sure that they're out of the way. Also, you can send woman to die. You only need one alive at the end. I know I'm heartless, but I don't even care. Excellent. Alright, so setting up tanks. Keep an eye on my heroes. Oh no, I need to pull them back. Yeah. Yeah, you see these women? They're just fodder. So this is one place that you can keep the Goliaths. They're messy. If I had more time, I'd clean them up. Another place that you can keep the Goliaths is down here. This is kind of less standard nowadays, though. But it's all whatever you want. Right. Yeah, tanks set up. Notice I'm using hotkeys, by the way. I'm pressing O to set tanks up. I'm pressing H to hold position on my units, etc., etc. Always make sure that there's a path for your units to go heal, like my hero. Say he was hurt, so there's a very obvious path for him to come through. If I had more zealots, I might pull them up so that they'd be ready. And the same thing, you fall back. You fall back. Yeah. And then you set up right here, in this area right here. So, that is how you do the last part of setting up Rohan. For more resources, watch my other videos or check the video description. Thank you, Sink Swim, for editing these, and thank you all for watching.